Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Bojanovic is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Doncic, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. And for Portland, Robert Covington out there with Nurkic. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Simons in at the 2. And the basket by Lillard. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Lillard looking around. Passes it to Pop. Kicks it out to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Hardaway. There's the 3. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Using that athleticism to convert the alley-oop. Covington is simply a difference maker out there.
Here's Doncic after the made shot from Robert Covington. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Simons. The dish to Covington. Lillard outside. There's the pass to Simons. Kicks it out to Lillard. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Lillard's got 6 points.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Up top, Doncic. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
That free throw good from Doncic. The Trailblazers have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Simons, the pass to Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Porzingis, it's a 2. Again, the Mavericks score.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. He's got 5.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now, here's Lillard. 8 points for him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Doncic against Lillard. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Lillard. And another basket for Dallas.
Pretty unselfish play there, right? Porzingis finding the open man, and he's more and more comfortable and more aware of everything going on around him.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So for the Trailblazers, Anthony comes in for Anthony Simons. And McCollum subbed in for Lillard. Anthony dishes to Nurkic. Pass to Pop. Anthony down low. Here's McCollum. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Enes Kanter's checked in for the Trailblazers. Collins comes in for Robert Covington. Redick finds Richardson. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Redick against McCollum. Richardson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Powell with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. McCollum deciding where to go with it. It's rebounded by Dallas. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Richardson. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow! And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when...
I think it comes from the...
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And, guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Enes Kanter. Collins is out there with Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Then it's Anthony. And it's McCollum in at the point. Mavericks making a switch here. Redick is checked in.
Well, this is where that sweet handle of McCollum's comes into play. When he goes on the dribble drive, very few defenders can get in good position to slow him down.
Now here's Richardson. Shoots it up. Was shot by Redick. No good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Paulie Stein, you've got to talk mostly about the agility that this young big has, rolling well after the screen.
And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
Redick for 3. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Second shot opportunity. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
McCollum outside. Pops it up for...
About that finish.
And while not a huge leaper, Cantor does have enough length and athleticism to make a play like that simple.
Reddick passes to Richardson. Kicks to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas moving it around. Reddick finds Coley Stein. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Lillard with it. 10 points for him. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and finished off by Nurkic.
On that pick and roll, you have to always play Lillard to shoot, but he's smart enough to see those gaps, dumps it off to the man in the best position to score there.
The drive by Doncic. Good work there as it goes. Doncic has got 9 points.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Three-pointer, Lillard. The rebound by Marjanovic.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Lillard. Nurkic trying to get open. Lillard misses. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Lillard. Back to Nurkic. He can't get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. Lillard against Doncic. 6 to shoot. Lillard misses.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Jalen Brunson, who's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic feeling it out. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Doncic outside. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring it. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 13 points and 1 assist. And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. They've got Porzingis, Doncic out there with Hardaway. Then there's Marjanovic, and it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Passes to Doncic. To the wing right side. His first shot coming late. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Finney-Smith's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Dallas. Now Lillard misses the baby hook. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lillard outside. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. A different look now for Portland. Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And McCollum subbed in for Anthony Simons. And a wide open look for McCollum. A putback, and Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got his second bucket.
One of the game's very best offensive rebounders, Cantor also has the wherewithal to quickly convert for the score.
Redick finds Richardson. To the inside, Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And a deep three from Lillard. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Back to Cantor. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Cantor's got 6 points.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Richardson kicks to Redick. The three. Down low. Here's Cauley Stein. Taken away by Anthony. One-on-one fast break. Three-pointer, Lillard. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Redick kicks to Cauley Stein. Tries from 10. Another shot. Powell dishes to Cauley Stein. Redick inside the line. Jump shot is good. Redick's got his first bucket in this one.
The defense had better put J.J. Redick on a leash and trail him around. He's ready to fire as soon as he gets that ball.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Collins checked in for Portland. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Cauley Stein. Porzingis is coming in for Dwight Powell. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Jalen Brunson in for J.J. Redick. And that one's good. Marjanovic. Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. 40 seconds left to play in the third. And then Lillard slams it in.
Yeah, we could be having one of those nights where he becomes the one-man show for his ball club. You just don't need to tell him to keep scoring. He'll do it.
Runs in the pass to Marjanovic.
Clearly a foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Zach Collins. Robert Covington comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Richardson. Simons, the pass to Covington. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Anthony. Nurkic trying to get open. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Up in time. That shot is off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks ahead. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Anthony. And it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Just 2 to shoot. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Doncic leading the charge. And for Portland, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by McCollum. Anthony's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Norman Powell's checked in for Anthony. And Lillard subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And Dallas with a change here, too. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic.
Well, Cauley Stein positioned himself early and then found the reward there as he collected the ball and threw it through.
That one goes in. Lillard's got 24 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Doncic against Covington. Here's Finney-Smith. They get the rebound. Cauley Stein. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Out to Doncic. Tries it again. But he stays with it. Back to Cauley Stein. Covington with the steal. Powell for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Mavericks trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. Outside, Porzingis. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. It's good on the putback.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Here's Lillard, and he makes good on the way up. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, that's a tip of the cap there, always wanting to take the big shot for his team. Lillard makes more than his fair share.
Doncic passes to Hardaway, to the middle. Here's Doncic. Cauley Stein kicks to Finney-Smith. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. The Mavericks also with a sub. Richardson's checked in. It's good.
I don't think he even feels that kind of contact. His focus is just too good inside. Nothing a defense can do.
Doncic finds Cauley Stein. Here's the 3. Goes back up. Out to Hardaway. And Doncic. Here we go. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Richardson.
And Richardson under complete control right there. Doesn't matter if it's first shot or last shot, he's a gamer.
Lillard outside. A 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. The Mavericks have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. There is a minute left in the fourth. It counts.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
stop Doncic. Covered by Lillard. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical.
And in a tight game like this, a technical can be a killer. And he made sure he took advantage of the opportunity there at the line.
Marjanovic checked in for Cauley-Stein.
That is a gutsy shot from Hardaway, and he comes through.
Lillard with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Covington against Doncic. And stolen by Richardson. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Hardaway with a wide open look. Frames it from downtown.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
Here's Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Gets the first. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
Think about just how much focus Lillard has every year about his drive to be one of the best guards in the league. Whether it's recognized or not by an all-star appearance really doesn't have an impact on how he approaches the game.
Now, here's Doncic. From deep. Off on that one. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. All right, David, thank you.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The bustling city of Portland. Here are the five for the Clippers. Patrick Beverly out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Morris in at the 4 slot. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Lillard. Back to McCollum. And Doris, tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experience.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Beverly up top. To the paint. Zubac with it. Lillard picks him up. Back to Beverly. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, this guy's ability to attack and be aggressive. Patrick Beverly in the painted area.
Lillard from outside. Up again. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. George with the ball. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by Nurkic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Kawhi Leonard with a very analytical approach, Doris, to the game. Studies angles, movement, trying to groove in on perfect mechanics. I mean, he does it all.
Yeah, Kev, that goes back to his favorite high school subject, which was math. And think about how precisely he has built his game. He started at the free throw line, then went to the low post, and now has added the range game. Very analytic approach.
Lillard from outside. Portland with a new 14. Anthony in the corner. Pass to Covington. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's up a 3. That shot misses. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Pass to Morris. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pulls up. High post. Rebounded by Covington.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Lillard, the pass to Covington. Fires the 3. And it's Lillard missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, the tenacity of Patrick Beverly to play through the contact. Now he must complete the play with a free throw.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Collins comes in for Robert Covington. Powell, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in for Lillard. .153 left to play here in the first. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Clippers. Reggie Jackson comes in for Patrick Beverly. Batum dishes to Jackson. Ibaka against Cantor. Ibaka, no luck.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Simons, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Portland moving the ball around. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the evening.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. The Clippers in the lead. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Jackson. The pass to Kennard. Fires for 3. And Cantor pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Powell, the pass to Cannon. Out left to the wing. There's Hollis Jefferson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Kennard against Powell. The 11-footer. Batum, good. Batum's got his second bucket of the night.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Simons, guarded by Jackson. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers lead by 1. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got Paul George. Ivica Zubac is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. George finds Morris.
There's a real knack for understanding when a guy is uncovered, and Paul George's court awareness on display right there. Beautiful.
Lillard against Beverley. Leonard with the steal. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. And Kawhi Leonard, one of the league's most dominant rebounders, Doris, from the wing position.
Board man gets paid. That was his motto from back in high school and college. It's all about hard work and earning your keep, according to Kawhi.
Almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
Back to George. Shoots the 3. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Lillard scanning the floor. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morris kicks to Beverley. Zubac the pass to Leonard. 16 feet away. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, we know this about Kawhi Leonard. He can score at all 3 levels, taking advantage of the mid-range game there.
Lillard outside. Second chance effort to the left wing. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Nurkic takes the 3. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Damian Lillard. And George kicks to Beverley. Back to George. He gets that one. George has got his first 2 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Lillard outside. From deep 3-point range, Morris with the rebound.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And that one's good. Leonard We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers, Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Collins checked in for Robert Covington. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Anthony. Norman Powell's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in for Lillard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jackson passes to Kennard. Left side, Ibaka. Passes it to Mann. Jackson down low. He feeds it to Ibaka. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 8.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Hollis-Jefferson. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Powell, that's good.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
Now here's Jackson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Fires top of the key. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And there it is for him. Simons has got 9 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here's Jackson. Lets it go with the 3. Can't hit that one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers ahead. They lead by 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50%. And that's a wrap.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Clippers leading by 3. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Anthony, and it's Cantor in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And George now top of the key. Clock at 6. And here's Leonard from 3. Zubac kicks to Beverly. Good work defensively by Lillard. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. McCollum, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Morris passes to Zubac. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Well, at a healthy 235, Marcus Morris is pretty good at throwing his weight around, especially on the glass.
Nobody near Lillard. That 3 off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And here's George for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Covington into the lane. Here's Cantor. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Patrick Beverly. Clippers leading by 5. Rondo looking over the floor. Pass to Leonard. Over Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Damian Lillard.
The best scorers in the game have the ability to get to the free throw line. Kawhi Leonard lives there. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Lillard outside. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Morris outside. A 3-ball. Zubac the pass to Leonard. He kicks it to George. That one good for 2. George has got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
Yeah, you have to respect the focus of Paul George, not letting the defense alter his shot.
Lillard outside. Kicks it out to Covington. Back to Anthony. It's McCollum with the drive. Clippers leading by 9. Rondo passes to Zubac. Outside, George. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Consistent shooter from outside the arc. Paul George is terrific at finding space when he needs to get a shot off.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Zach Collins checked in for Robert Covington. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Anthony. Powell, he's checked in for McCollum. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Powell for 3. Trailblazers keep it alive. Collins finds Powell. To halt the run, and the dunk by Powell.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
1:37 left here in the third quarter. Kennard against Powell. Kennard, the pass to Batum. Shot clock at 6. Back to Kennard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the line for him here. That free throw, good from Kennard. Good on both. 1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. Simons surveying the D. Here's Hollis-Jefferson. A 3-pointer, no good. Los Angeles leading by 12. And Batum kicks to Jackson. Batum passes to Ibaka. Sweet move. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Trailblazers shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. Kennard for 3. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 7 rebounds in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Norman Powell, these last several seasons, has turned himself into a knockdown shooter. And obviously last season, much more involved on the offensive end. And that, to me, was his best performance to date.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead early. Ibaka outside. Here's Kennard. And that one drops for him. Kennard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Here's Simons, guarded by Jackson. There's the feed to Collins. Here's Powell with some arc. Here's Cantor. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. Back to the action after this word. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Marcus Morris. Kennard is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's man in at the 3 spot. It's McCollum with the drive. Misses from short range. Clippers leading by 10. And the pass to Beverley. Now Zubac passes it to Kennard. 6 to shoot. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Trailblazers shooting a low 30% right now in every offensive performance.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard comes in for Anthony Simons. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Luke Kennard. George dishes to Morris. Launches a 3. That shot off. Now Portland takes it the other way. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Nurkic trying to get open, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of it.
Leonard with the ball. Pass to Zubac. Morris outside. Nurkic with the steal. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. The wide open look here for Anthony. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Now the Clippers moving it up. Nobody near Leonard. Buries the corner 3.
Well, incredible improvement in Kawhi Leonard's jumper since he came into the league. Give credit to the time spent in San Antonio.
3-pointer, Lillard gets the 3-pointer to fall.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Beverley, the pass to Leonard. To the inside, Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Boy, that open look set up by Kawhi Leonard, that's probably the most underrated aspect of his game.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And McCollum puts up a deep 3. The quick look, no good that time.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Beverley for 3. In the corner, George with it. 3-pointer, down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Lillard from outside drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. A 3 from Morris. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Los Angeles making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. Portland on defense. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. From outside the arc, he is hauled in by Paul George.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Morris. And the Clippers lead by 7.
And while that jump shot has been a work in progress throughout his career, Rondo every now and then can get hot.
3-pointer, Lillard. Good D by Rondo. The Clippers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Fires from deep. Rebound by Anthony. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Portland. George with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. George against McCollum. For the 3. It's not going to go for him. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And when it matters most, the coach has the confidence that McCollum will deliver.
Pass to George. In the corner, it's Morris. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. They grab their own miss. Outside for George. So the Clippers with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visit. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This from earlier on, the Nuggets getting off the team bus and showing their fashion sense. Got to make a grand entrance when you're on the road. Soaring high above the Willamette River towards our location tonight. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. They've got Nikola Jokic. Cole is out there with Porter. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Murray in at the point guard position. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. And stolen by Bull. That's good from Porter on the assist by Barton.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Lillard scanning the floor. Drops in the layup for 2. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These 2 teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Bull, the pass to Murray. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Lillard with it. Now defense.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
Murray kicks to Barton. Jacks up a 3. Portland grabs the miss.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And stolen by Barton. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
With the long arms that Barton has, he's an exceptional defender, and I think he does a nice job picking and choosing his spots to take chances.
Lillard with it. Now guarded by Barton. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. And stolen by Bull. One-on-one fast break. Wide open look here for Murray. No good from outside. And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen him.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. That'll put Will Barton on the line. It's on Damian Lillard. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Zach Collins comes in for Robert Covington. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Big group substitution here for Denver. Paul Millsap is checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Bull. Rivers, he's checked in for Porter. And Monte Morris subbed in for Murray. Now here's Green. Here's Morris. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
McCollum, and just miss after miss right now.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
That one, no good. Collins with some nice D. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Passes it to Rivers. Right side, Green. Count it.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Morris against McCollum. Here's Cantor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Paul Millsap picks one up.
And, you know, Cantor can dominate on the court, but his real passion may be pro wrestling. He even held a pro title belt
for a little while. He's a big, strong fella. I know I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him.
The Nuggets leading by 10. Morris passes to Millsap. Back to Morris. High arcing shot, rebounded by Anthony. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Kicks it out to McCollum. Pass to Simons. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And usually amongst the leaders in the offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
Morris finds Millsap. Now here's Rivers. Now here is McGee. He's guarded by Collins. And here's Morris for 3. No good. Here's Simons. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
They've got Powell. Anthony is out there with Collins. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now here's Anthony. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Powell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, you know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Portland with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Denver making a switch here. Martin is checked in.
Will Martin.
The Nuggets leading by 10. He dishes it to Porter. To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Porter's got his second basket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish. A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia, Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Boy, the mobility of Jokic, very impressive. This guy gets to the basket well for a big man.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Lillard outside. On deep. That one doesn't go. And Denver the other way now. Murray kicks to Jokic, and Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in, puts it up off the inbound. Green, the pass to Jokic, and that one, good. Jokic has got 8.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 16-point game. And then Lillard slams it in.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
Dishes it to Murray. A minute 50 left here in the second. Here's Jokic. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
And that one's good. Barton.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Powell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Outside, Green. Down low. Pass to Barton. Over McCollum. Barton, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 16. From the arc. McCollum, no good. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Barton dishes to Green. Shoots over Covington. Nurkic with the block. McCollum against Barton. McCollum kicks to Covington. Off with the layup. The Nuggets leading by 16. And it's Murray penetrating. Jokic passes to Murray. Here's Jokic. Lots of room. The putback is no good. Now McCollum. A dominating first half of basketball. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. And one of the strengths of this Denver team is their depth. Shaq has been that way for. And that does it for our.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Gordon. Monte Morris is out there with Rivers. Then there's Paul Millsap, and it's McGee in its center. Now here's Anthony. No points in the game yet for him. Cantor's shot is off. The Nuggets leading by 18. Millsap kicks to McGee. Millsap passes to Morris. And the 3 off target. Trailblazers shooting 39% from the floor at their best. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Here's Simons. And he lays it straight in. Simons has got his first points of the game.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
McGee against Cantor. Millsap passes to McGee. Back to Millsap. 5 to shoot. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Listen up now. Watch out. That's how you go after the basket. Millsap driving hard and punching it home.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Anthony. And it's sent back by Millsap. And they're able to recover. Anthony kicks to Collins. Back to Anthony. Another shot. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
From deep three-point range, Rivers can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 18. Hollis Jefferson passes to Carmelo. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. It's Collins with the drive. Here's Cantor. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Millsap. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Nurkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Norman Powell comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Zach Collins. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA, and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Murray. The Blazers getting the bucket. Out to the wing. Corner shot. Now, here's Bull. The Nuggets with another miss. And stolen by Bull. Murray finds Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Nice to see Jokic running the floor like this because he makes himself a big target in transition.
Now here's McCollum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Will Barton. Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony, and Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Bull can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 16. Jokic with the steal. Murray kicks to Bull. Inside, outside for Murray. Denver gets it back. Porter dishes to Barton. They get it back. Jokic passes to Murray. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist from Covington. Lillard's got 10 points in the game. Denver leading by 14. Murray outside. Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Back to Powell. Outside Covington. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, now a chance to set the floor. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Clock at 6. Campazzo lays it up and banks it in. And the Nuggets lead by 11. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Ouch. Morris inside. He's guarded by McCollum. Campazzo, he feeds it to Millsap. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 8 rebounds in this game. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Simons is checked in.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. You're much better off making him go to the line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game. An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Here's Simons. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Porter. Rebounded by Covington. Blazers on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. McCollum with the ball. Out guarded by Barton. For 3, Covington. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Basket good. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Hard to fathom, but he is really fluid in terms of getting up and down the floor. Bol making himself a capable threat all over the floor.
And stolen by Bol. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Paul Millsap is checked in for Michael Porter. The Nuggets leading by 7. Outside Millsap. And Murray. Here we go. And now we've got the intentional foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Anthony Simons.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ scorer.
Down low, Covington with the steal. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it, the fast break chance. Lillard with it, outguarded by Murray. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And when Lillard sees an opening, he takes full advantage. Skilled at drawing contact.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 250 pounds on him. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that one.
Here's Powell. Good defense by Jokic.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Murray for 3. He can't get it to go. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. And pushing it up, here's Denver. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Martin surveying the floor. Here's the three. And it's rebounded by Covington. And a wide open look for McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. So the Nuggets win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that.
Up next. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys,
He's certainly come a long way, DA. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the threesome. And for Dallas, we've got Doncic. Bogdanovic is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. Now here's Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Here's Bogdanovic. Hardaway against McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Hardaway. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feels secondary.
Porzingis can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Back to Covington. Pass to Nurkic. He kicks it to Powell. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Well, he can shoot the three, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Got a piece of it. Doncic passes to Porzingis.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Passes to Covington. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Finney-Smith. Great look, but off the mark.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Lillard attacking. And finished off by Nurkic.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
Now Doncic to the paint. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Brunson finds Cauley Stein.
Maybe the length coming into play this time for Cauley Stein as he's up and over the top of everyone.
Here's Simons. Brunson covering. A nice shot by Simons.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Brunson the pass to Richardson. Here's Cauley Stein. 1:29 left in the first. Now the pass to Richardson. Bucket is good.
Nice job by Richardson getting to the inside. High percentage play to the basket.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1. It's hauled in by Richardson. For Dallas, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Brunson the pass to Melly. Comes up empty down low. Now here's McCollum. Guarded closely. Good on the bucket.
Melo showing some muscle. Impressive right there with that physical finish.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. To the inside. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam! Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. Redick comes in for Richardson. Collins checked in for Portland. Now here's Brunson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, Redick. Powell with the steal. Here's Simons. No good with the layup. Now here's Brunson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Good defensive effort from Lillard there. He has the athleticism.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 1. And we'll get going.
Humble beginnings. I'm from.
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Enes Kanter is out there with Collins. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the 2. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Up the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And for a guy who entered the league as a terrific free throw shooter, Damian Lillard is now among the elite of the elite from the stripe.
No free throws good from Lillard.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Doncic kicks to Marjanovic. Porzingis passes to Doncic. To the middle. It's tipped. Nurkic with the steal. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, using that lengthy frame right there to draw contact. McCollum really baits the defender into committing that foul.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Finney-Smith kicks to Porzingis. And here's Doncic from the arc. A second chance effort to the right side. Finney-Smith. Pass to Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Doncic. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
And it's Lillard missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 1. outside, Redick. He feeds it to Doncic. Shoots over Lillard. Here's Marjanovic for three. And no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. It's McCollum on the wing. The feed now to Nurkic. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Here's Doncic. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Zach Collins comes in for Robert Covington. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for McCollum. Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Stolen by Kanter. Here is Lillard. He's got 10. 58 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's good.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And Portland making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. Portland may have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Here's Brunson. The shot misses. Now Portland takes it the other way. Lillard outside. Outside Collins. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Collins. Pass to Nurkic. Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's Simons. Tries again, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Portland may have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Mavericks trail by 7. Brunson the pass to Richardson. Will it go? And so it's Portland bringing the quarter to... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 13 points, and no doubt. And
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
We've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Dallas. Porzingis is out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Lillard scanning the floor. Powell with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. And there's the pass to Finney Smith. Ball's not loose. Outside Covington. Inside. Lillard against Doncic. And Doncic Doncic throws it down.
He's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
To the paint, here's Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got 15 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Hardaway. Yep, that one goes in there. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Fast break, Dallas. Here's Finney-Smith. Wants to get it to Doncic and does. Hardaway, no good. Trailblazers leading by 5. Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Zach Collins comes in for Robert Covington. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Brunson with a clean look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brunson's got his first 3 points of the game.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
McCollum up top. Richardson cover. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Don't want to be careless around Cauley Stein. That's when he rises up and blocks shots away.
And that's an intentional foul. Giles checked in for the Trailblazers. Pass to Richardson. 1:22 left in the third quarter. Powell finds Brunson. Back to Powell. Banked in off the glass.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Simons surveying the D. Pass to Kanter. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. The Mavericks trail it. Now Brunson. To the inside, Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein doing what he does best on offense, looking to throw it down.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Simons. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Powell dishes to Cauley Stein. Stolen by Kanter.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Passes it to Brunson. And another basket for Dallas.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's Dallas. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, we've got Anthony. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Simons in at the point. On the wing, Doncic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jalen Brunson. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for J.J. Redick. The Trailblazers also changing it up. McCollum comes in for Anthony. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Anthony Simons.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
Here's Doncic. The pass to Porzingis. Pass to Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Powell. No good from Finney-Smith. The Trailblazers shooting here about 46% for the game. And the dunk by Powell.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Doncic looking it over. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now, here's Lillard. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the paint, Covington with the steal. Fast break, here come the Trailblazers. Lillard with the ball.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
the throw good, McCollum. And so McCollum nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Doncic, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Lillard outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Look at your watch. It's Lillard time.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Josh Richardson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Mavericks trailed by 3. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Lillard, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Mavericks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Portland leading by 3. Here's Lillard. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one, and good that time.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Lillard against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis, and stolen by Lillard. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it, the fast break chance. Powell finds McCollum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And here is Doncic. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's turned over in about the most frustrating way possible.
There's good turnovers. That wasn't one of them. At least this one doesn't lead to an automatic fast break, the live ball turnover. So that's the best you can say about that play.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Josh Richardson. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
Got to put a body on there. Just too big down low.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. To end the run in the dunk by Doncic.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Lillard against Doncic. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Doncic, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Lillard with it. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Our cameras caught the Clippers arriving at their building and coming through the tunnel with a lot of style and confidence. The view high above our broadcast location tonight. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. And for the Clippers, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Leonard kicks to George. Just 5 to shoot. Over McCollum. Here's Morris. And Covington sends it back. And he's able to get it back.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Lillard outside. Passes it to Powell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Oh, Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. It will be a fun matchup to watch.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Beverly, the pass to George. And George with the stuff.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Powell against Leonard. Here's Nurkic. No good there. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And George, here we go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And guys, George puts pressure on an opponent at both ends of the court. Lockdown D at one, aggressive to get his own at the other.
Here's Lillard. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. The shot's good.
What more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother.
McCollum against George. Oh, that was something else.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Lillard.
Oh, wow! Nice! Oh, it's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
Outside, George. Leonard inside, guarded by Powell. Great D that time from Nurkic. Covington inside the line. They get the rebound.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Doubled by McCollum. It's George on the wing. Takes it out to Leonard. And the wide open shot from Morris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic. Hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there DZing the cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
Lillard scanning the floor. Rebound by the Clippers.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
But they recover it. George against McCollum. And George gets it to go.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Lillard attacking.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
Leonard dishes to George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 13.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Here's McCollum. They can't stop the run with that one. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. Pass to Morris. Now Zubats. On the wing, George. He's guarded by The pass to Beverly. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here's Leonard from three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And in college, Leonard was a 25% shooter from three. Boy, how times have changed.
Lillard outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And what I love about Lillard now, I mean, the excellence. He's so consistent. That's how you do it. You come out, you bust your butt, and you compete at a high level every night.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He puts... Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverly about his throwbacks.
Old school basketball. We're on it.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverly may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
Ivica Zubac is out there with Batum. Then it's Luke Kennard. That's Rajon Rondo, and it's man in at the 3 slot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And Los Angeles with some changes. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac, and Reggie Jackson subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Kennard for 3, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Lillard attacking. Collins kicks to Anthony. Pass to Lillard. Here's Simons. Feeds it to Kanter. Kennard with the rebound. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Giles is checked in. Jackson has the open look. And Kanter pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 10. Anthony finds Kanter. They swipe it. And now the Clippers on the break. Jackson's got the ball. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, man, and Jackson is just incredibly fast in transition. It's just the defense's worst nightmare when he's leaking out in the open floor.
Passes it to Giles. And again, unable to change momentum here. Clippers leading by 12. Jackson passes to Kennard. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
A 3 from Leonard. The Clippers rebound. Pass to Beverly. On the wing, George. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot. Now Portland takes it the other way. Simons, the pass to Carmelo. Kicks it out to Collins. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. Looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. George dishes to Ibaka. Launches it. Back to George. Clock at 6. From deep. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And with Melo not having to bear so much of the scoring load, I think was good for him.
Yeah, especially since he took about a year off from playing. Melo had to take a long look in the mirror about how he can help teams win during his absence. He clearly has something left to offer.
George from deep three-point land. And now Portland on the break. It's McCollum on the wing, defended by George. And the basket by McCollum.
Now to respect the speed of McCollum. Fantastic at knifing through the defense and beating them to the bucket.
And the pass to Ibaka. The dish now to Leonard. Pass to George. Now Beverly. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Morris left side. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo comes in for Patrick Beverly. Trailblazers trail by 12. Now here's Lillard. He's got 8. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Leonard. From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He had 16 points. And you think about how Kawhi Leonard is able to dominate from the wing position at both ends of the floor. It has some... Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the small forward position.
And don't sleep on Lillard's vertical. When he's going strong to the bucket, he's capable of throwdowns like these.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. Outside Leonard from deep. The shot comes out, so the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Covington against Morris. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Nurkic.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. George, with no one around, sinks the three-pointer. George has got 19 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Lillard outside. Inside, Nurkic. Rebound by the Clippers.
who usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
The deep three from George. And another three for the Clippers.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Lillard outside. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And here's Beverly. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. But this team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
Pocket 2. Here's Morris. And the rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 12. That's a 2 from Powell. That's short off the rim.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Zubac kicks to George. It's the target from 18 feet. George has got 8 points in the quarter.
And boy, he's got terrific feel on that jump shot. That's how George knocks down those catch-and-shoot jumpers in the blink of an eye.
Here's McCollum. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Los Angeles leading by 14. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Rondo. Los Angeles with another miss.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Here's Cantor. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. George finds Rondo. Morris with the ball. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Trailblazers trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Batum has arms that go on forever and ever and ever, which is why he's so dangerous when it comes to shot block.
Kennard's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Simons the pass to Cantor. All by himself. Outside Rondo. 46 seconds left in the third.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Giles kicks to Anthony. And they get it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So Anthony nails both of them. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Rondo. He's guarded closely. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Simons surveying the D. Goes back up. The shot's good from Cantor.
He's one of the best per-minute rebounders in the game. Cantor gets a lot of his points this way.
Fires from deep. They get it back. High post, Zubac. Here's Rondo. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Los Angeles enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Rajon Rondo. Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's man in its small forward.
Tell us how you really feel
about that finish. Whew. Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
Zubac finds Kennard.
Watch out, Luke Kennard cleared for takeoff.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. A 12-point game. And it's Anthony at the elbow. It's Powell on the wing. He feeds it to Nurkic. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Come on. Trailblazers trail by 8. Passes to Powell. Lillard outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got his first basket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Morris. Kennard with the ball. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound by Nurkic.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Clippers leading by 10. Beverly the pass to Zubac. Back to Beverly. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And that one is good from Zubac.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly. Just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Lillard outside. Floats one. And the rejection by Zubac. Back to Lillard. 5 on the clock. A second chance effort. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 16 points for Damian Lillard.
Love seeing Lillard work it in close. I mean, he has the skills to convert at a high rate.
Down low. Lillard against Beverly. Now, here's Kennard. Defense is right there. Beverly, the pass to Zubac. Nurkic with the block.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrated that he could be an anchor on the defense.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Luke Kennard. And Portland with a change here, too. Covington's checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And Beverly kicks to Zubac. Pass to Morris. And here's Beverly. Covered by Lillard. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Leonard, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 7. See that time from Leonard. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Fires the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful.
The 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time. And Clutch is Lillard's middle name. Time and time again, this guy comes through for his squad.
Here's Beverly. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They didn't make it easy on themselves. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it. And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the small forward. And for Denver, Will Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Porter. Then there's Bull. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Now here's Lillard. He feeds it to Nurkic, and the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
McCollum.
Jokic showing off the defensive work there. Outstanding at staying in the face of his man.
And there's Porter on the assist by Bull.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Murray. Portland making their last shot. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
And it goes down 2 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Porter passes to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
You just wonder where Jamal Murray is going to go. This guy is a terrific combo guard.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty.
And, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Portland has possession. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Lillard, and it's sent back by Morris.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Now here's Green. He's tightly guarded. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Millsap. And Cancer pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Anthony can't hit. Nuggets trail. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Finished off the break.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
One of the game's very best offensive rebounders, Cantor also has the wherewithal to quickly convert for the score.
46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Campazzo, covered by Lillard, at the elbow, Green. He kicks it to Rivers. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
That's what you get with a bigger guard, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
Lillard up top. 12 points for him. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Campazzo. He feeds it to Millsap. Nifty move. Excellent D from Cancer.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He totaled 4. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Portland, they've got Collins. He's out there with Anthony. McCollum is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the point guard. McCollum. Collins kicks to McCollum. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. And the Nuggets making a change here. Millsap with the steal. Rivers passes to Gordon. Stolen by Collins. McCollum against McGee. Anthony trying to get open. They get it back. And he banks in the layup.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And McGee kicks to Rivers. Right side Millsap. Back to Rivers. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Millsap. That time on the assist by Rivers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
McCollum against Rivers. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
There's the positive attitude, the strong work ethic of Cantor. Great putback.
Here's Morris. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. You talked about a back and forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's McCollum. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Well, McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finish. It's just how shifty he is.
Here's Millsap. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Simons, the pass to Cantor. McGee with the block. Here's Rivers, and finished off by Rivers.
On the attack, 6'4", good verts. Rivers can produce at the rim.
Rivers against McCollum. Over Rivers. Here's Cantor. Out to Anthony. Out to the right wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Millsap slams it in.
Wow, Millsap not known for his dunking, but the anchor man getting up high on that one.
1:36 left in the first half. McCollum dishes to Cantor. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. Cantor's got 6 points.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Morris passes to Rivers. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
I think it's been kind of cool to watch Austin Rivers play under his dad, Doc, a shifty combo guard with fantastic skills.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Cole comes in for Paul Millsap. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Jamal Murray in for Morris. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Collins. Norman Powell's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Lillard subbed in for McCollum. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Well, Jokic with great anticipation there, one of his better qualities as a passing big.
43 seconds left to play in the first half. Lillard misses. The Nuggets leading by 5. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Here's Lillard. The dish to Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
Murray outside. to the inside. Nurkic with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Covington with the ball.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Murray for three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points. Thanks for joining.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Cole is out there with Porter. Then there's Murray, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Barton in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. The drive by Jokic. Bull. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Lillard surveying the D. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
He's just such a dynamite scorer, and for 82 games of a regular season, Lillard's in attack mode.
Barton kicks to Jokic. And a minute played as the second half gets going.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Lillard against Murray. Lillard attacking. Powell, the pass to Nurkic. Off target with the jump hook.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Murray kicks the ball. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Trailblazers trail by 5. Powell for 3. They get it again. Takes it out to Covington. That's a 2 from Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And Portland with a change here, too. Anthony's checked in. It counts, and the foul. Paul Millsap picks one up. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know
but,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Here's Morris. No good that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Anthony, the pass to Collins. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Out to Anthony. Covington down low. Millsap covering. Back to Covington. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Simons, he's checked in for Collins. And both free throws good for Covington. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the third. Morris outside. That shot, no good. Good D by McCollum. Portland trailing here. Oh, Covington in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Using that athleticism to convert the alley-oop, Covington is simply a difference maker out there. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Robert Covington. Harry Giles comes in for McCollum. Hollis Jefferson sub in for Norman Powell. The Trailblazers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. 2 points. That one goes. Bulls got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Outside Anthony. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Giles, that's good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Murray finds Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Well, you got to watch out when Barton leaves the floor, throwing the hammer down there.
Simons, the pass to Anthony. 16 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
The layup off target. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Portland out in front. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Nurkic is out there with Anthony. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the 2 guard.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
And that one drops.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Barton kicks to Jokic. Outside for Murray. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Jokic is not the quickest guy off the floor, but he uses his body well and great timing to get the offensive rebound.
Barton against Lillard. With the putback, there's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And he gets the bucket.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Lillard with it. Green with the rebound.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's Jokic. An easy 2 points on the layup. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Lillard against Barton. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
But Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Anthony finds Lillard, and the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul. A different look now for Portland. Robert Covington's checked in for Anthony. And McCollum subbed in for Anferny Simon. Takes it out to Covington. Back to McCollum from downtown. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Porter passes to Bull. Shoots over Covington. Bull can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 4. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Inside. Here's Morris. Lillard with the rebound. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. And stolen by Murray. Morris dishes the Bull. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
Yeah, Bull with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
McCollum deciding where to go with it to stop the run. Here's Nurkic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You could tell that Nurkic was looking to get the foul on that shot, and he got the job done.
And both free throws good for Nurkic.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Denver leading by 4. 1:25 left here in the fourth quarter. Nurkic with the block.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
Jokic finds Porter. Murray with it. Covered by Lillard. And it's Murray penetrating. The kick out to Porter. Just 3 to shoot. And again, Denver no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
In the corner, Powell with it. Portland moving the ball around. Covington passes to Lillard. Portland needs to get off the shot. Almost, but it rolls out. Outside, Porter dishes at the Bull. Murray the pass to Bull. Porter kicks to Morris. Here's Jokic. Portland grabs the miss.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Outside, Porter. And stolen by Lillard. From deep. He's off from 3. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the...
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.